Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. Making a new recipe today. I checked to make sure I haven't made this before, and I haven't. And it's a, hi, Linda. Good to see you. We're the first one on. It's a cheeseburger macaroni. It's a one-pot cheeseburger macaroni. I'm going to make it on the stove. There's my daughter. I'm going to make it in the 12-inch Pampered Chef skillet. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you. Welcome. So I'm going to put this in the Pampered Chef. And there's Sharon. Good to see you. Welcome. Wow, getting quite a few people in here already. I've been sitting here or standing here prepping for everything. Didn't get everything measured out, but I got everything out so I can measure it as I go. Good to see everybody. Thank you for coming in. Everybody knows I'm going to use vegans. So I've got a couple of things. I'm going to use this because this is only 10 ounces. Then I got some others that is, I had left from before that I'm going to use. And it's a little hard, but I'm going, hi, Rebecca. Good to see you. I'm going to have to try to leave this set out so it can thaw out just a little bit more. Run the hot water under it. So good to see everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Hi, good to see you, Rebecca. I don't think I've ever seen you on my periscopes very much. Yep, this is a vegan check because I put everything in it that's vegan. I don't use hamburger. I use Beyond Meat or grillers. Oh, yes, it is. It's good to be here. Good to be here. And thank you, everybody, for coming in and being here. It's very appreciative. How's everybody's day been going? What's your weather like? You're getting hot. I know the weather's getting pretty warm. We're going to be 76 today, 73 tomorrow. Friday in the 60s, and then by Saturday we're going to be only in the 50s of the high. So we're cool. We're not going to be real high, real hot this summer, I don't think. Oh yeah, a lot of people haven't. Oh, hot here in the wow, in the 90s? Whoa. Well, you can have your 90s. Well, I don't do well without air conditioning. Mine's broken. 90 at the moment. Well, 75, 80 degrees is great for me. I don't want it any hotter than that. Oh, well, no. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for saying so. Ooh, 100? Whoa, well, you can have that too. That's just a little bit too hot. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's just a little bit, really a little bit too hot. 100 degrees, woo. 88 where you're at the moment. Oh my goodness, so that's still plenty warm, Valerie. I don't do very well in 85, 90 degree weather, as you know. If it's 75, 80s, that's okay, but it gets any hotter than that. 89 and feels like 97. Whoa, sweetie, but you've got the humidity too. That's why you get we used to be from the Midwest, and my daughter can tell you that we lived in Indiana. It was always feels hot. It didn't cool down much at night because of the humidity. Oh, 67 in Portland. Yeah, that's nice. I'm in Eugene, and it's nice. Yeah, me too. Hi, Keen. Good to see you. Welcome. Me too. 75 is ideal. If it doesn't get any hotter than that, I'm okay with it. But you start getting 85, 90 degrees, I don't go, it doesn't fare too well with me. Oh, I'm great. Thank you. I was just asking everybody how their weather is because my weather is not real bad right now. It's cooler than it has been. Thank goodness for that. I'm getting tired of it being real hot. Whew. Real hot weather, I can't tolerate it. Oh, yeah. It's too much. Oh, has it been raining? Let me stick my fan on real quick. It's been raining there. 94. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, man. I just don't like the heat. But, summer's here. Or it's almost here. This is June. We got to think about the June 20th, 21st is the summer. We've got it for several months. So we have to deal with it. Now, that being said, I hope things don't go cattywampus with the COVID-19, if you know what I mean. We got things that are starting to open up here, but I got a funny feeling that everything opening up and with all these rioters and looters that have been going on, it's going to spike. It's 81, but heat index of 83. Oh, wow. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Which one did you get? Because I have the Power XL. I got mine at Walmart. I think any of them that you get are probably okay. It depends on what, how many people you're going to cook for and stuff like that. I only got the 5-quart one because that's good enough for me. It works fine. I love it. So it does a good job. It really, really does. I made a chocolate chip cookie in it. I didn't make it on Periscope. Oh, Go Wise? Yes, Go Wise. I'll show you. I cut up my cookie. I'll show you what's left of it, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's kind of, I crumble. It's hard to get out of my pan but this is the cookie I made in my air fryer. This is a chocolate chip cookie. It is luscious. It's very moist on the inside. Yo, Go Wise. I have a Power XL, and this is so good. Very, very good. Let me put this back. Ooh, they are. They're really, really good. This is really good. Keep them in the refrigerator because that's best for it. But, oh, really? Yep, in an air fryer. Cool. 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. I got the recipe off of Pinterest. What I'm going to do, I took a picture of it, and I'm going to post it up on my vegan Facebook page so people can get the recipe. Well, I just did one because I used the ceramic pot for the quick cooker because that's the only pot I had. It should have been a smaller pot, maybe the springform pan, but you just made one big one. It is really nice. But that's all I need anyway. It's just supposed to make one single cookie. You're welcome. So it's just supposed to make one single cookie. So for me, that's all I need is one single cookie. Anyway, I'm about ready to get this thing started in a minute. Hopefully I can get my, I got a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm going to take it and put that in my skillet. I don't have to, but I do because I'm used to that. And this is a tablespoon down. And I'll put this down. So, hi Natalie, good to see you. I'm going to put this down so that you can see my, there. See my pan there. I got the same, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm going to put this in here so you can see what I'm doing. I've got the same tripod as Alexis has on. Hers is falling apart. Mine has a jet. I'm waiting for it to fall apart. I'll have to get a different one then. But let me put this back. And that's a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to get this turned on. And then I'm going to get this heated up, and I'm going to put my garlic. I'm going to take this here, I think, and this is from Pampered Chef, and just kind of spread this around. This is the best way to get it around here. I forgot about that the other day until I started watching Alexis's scopes, and I was what she was doing. And I thought, yeah, that makes sense. That way you get the whole pan coated. And this will be washed again. So. And then I'll put my garlic in there. It's supposed to be a tablespoon of garlic. And I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to let that for about a minute or two. It's not ready to go yet, but it will be in a bit. So I want to get this real fragrant, and garlic does have a good fragrance. Let's see if I get something else I can use here. I'll just use this. These are all clean. So, oops, I got my paper in there. Didn't want the paper. So welcome everybody for coming in, and thank you for coming in and taking the time to be here. Let me throw this paper out. Let me go ahead and wash my hands again. That's all right, make your hands smell bad. Okay. How's everybody that's doing? I hope you're all doing great. Your day's pleasant. Everybody talking to everybody? That's awesome. You guys keep talking to each other while I'm washing my hands. Try to get my hands clean. Oh, good. Great. Oh, you're buzzing. That's funny. I never heard it put that way. That's funny. I'm going to try to get this a little fragrant. Put this out and try to fragrance this up. It's going to take a little time to heat up, but it will. Meantime, I can talk to you. If you can, if anybody can, please support, she's not in here right now, but support Erlene, because she's got a party going on now. Support her. In fact, if somebody wants to, if they go ahead and message her and let her know I'm on, she probably doesn't know I'm even on right now. Message her. She's got a party going on this week, and support her. Oh, this is getting fragrant already. Support her, and well, thank you for inviting your followers, Kay. That's awesome. And support her, and go into Alexis's profile and click on her on Erlene's name. You'll take it to her party, and she'll get credit for it. That's flour and No, I put olive oil in here, Rebecca, and this is a minced garlic. This is a garlic that I use with my garlic. Minced it with my garlic press. Pampered Chef garlic press, and I'll show it to you. This is what I use to press it. It's an awesome tool. It's the best tool out there. Let me get some water real quick. Water. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, she wants you to do one next week. Well, I did. I would suggest you try it, Valerie. You're gonna have a lot of fun. I did them 3 times last year, and I'm sure Alexis will help you with it. Erlene and I are probably old pros at it. We've done so many parties, but I'm not going to do any more. I've got other things going on that I'm not interested in doing any more parties, but I will support those that are having parties, and I will, give them a plug and everything, and I will promote their parties. I will do that. But as far as doing a party myself, I think I've pretty much got filled up, because I've got quite a bit already. Quite a bit of Pampered Chef stuff, and I really don't need a whole lot more. I'm getting stuff from Erlene's party that I'm ordering, but it's going to take until next month to get it. Next month or August, because Pampered Chef is not sending things out very fast. Now that's nice and fragrant, so I'm going to go ahead and add the meat. Now this one is not going to be, it's starting to thaw out a little bit. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Valerie. You don't have to do it any more than this time. If that's how you want to do it, go ahead. Don't tire yourself out. But I'm sure Alexis will help you with it. She's not going to leave you stranded. She's that way. 2 different kinds of meat. This is going to be mine anyway. So she'll help you with it, and you'll have a party, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Because hi, Chris. Still good to see you. Now this one's a little bit harder, but I want to use a little bit more meat than what I had. It's supposed to be about 16 ounces, so I'm just going to go ahead and this will start getting a little high. Something just popped up on my phone. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I don't know what it was. It just popped up on my phone. Notification as always. I don't know what it was. Might have been a message. I don't know. So I'm going to have to try to scrape this down. I should have got it out sooner. That's my fault. I didn't get this out sooner. And it kind of clumped up in the freezer. It's okay to use it. It smells fine and everything, So I'm just going to go ahead and use it. 2 different kinds of meat, but this is going to be okay. That way it'll make plenty. I've turned it up a little bit, so it should do a little better. Let me step away for just a little bit here. Okay, I'll wash my hands again. Okay. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I had to step away for a minute. I'm sorry for having to step away. And it seems like my nose starts running every time I come into Periscope. I don't know why, but it does. So I'm trying to get my hands washed so I can... That's one thing you gotta do. You gotta keep washing your hands with this crazy virus out there. You gotta keep your hands clean. Rose ointment. I I don't know. Hi, Alexis. I've been promoting Erlene's party and talking about that they can buy from her party and your link. But you weren't in here. Erlene's not in here yet either. But now that Alexis is here, feel free to help Erlene out. She's got a party this week, and I said I would promote it and give her a plug. And I don't know where she's at now. You're welcome, Alexis. I think is she over 600 and something in guest sales now, Alexis? I know she was doing pretty good, and this is only the third day. So she already even before it started. Yeah, help her get to, how much did she weigh from the next level? Because I've got everything. I bought everything I can buy right now. I can't buy any more. I'm gonna cut this up a little bit. I bought everything that I can possibly buy, and I've got stuff sitting in the other room. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. So I want to be careful that but definitely I wanted the smooth attachment, and I wanted those little skillets, the 5.5-inch cast iron skillets, and the simple slicer. The simple slicer is the potato slicer. I had one before, but I gave it to my daughter, so I wanted to get another one. So please support Erlene, and it also helps Alexis too, because she is the consultant, and it gives her, she makes money off of it too. So please, if you can, you don't have to buy a lot. Whatever you can afford to buy, support her and help her get to her next level. She has a hard time getting a lot of people into her, wanting to buy from her parties. Oh, and by all means, go into her Facebook page, Erlene's Heavenly Kitchen, and play those games that Alexis has her posting. The games are a lot of fun. And I won't give the answer. I will not give the answer away. But I already guessed the strawberries in the blender. That was one off. But I won't tell you what the amount is. If you've already guessed and she's given the answer, But those that may not have done it yet, don't know what the answer is, I'm not going to give the answer because I don't want to spoil it. So it's a lot of fun though. It's just a matter of, and I see Crunchy Lemon Drop in here. Welcome, sis. Didn't see you in here. Welcome. So I'm going to try to get this stuff all up a little bit. And thank you for coming in and sharing out. And thank you for supporting me. And thank you for supporting Erlene and her party, helping her. It also helps Alexis, like I said, because she is a consultant. She gets commission, so that helps her as well, because that is her side business after all. She's out to make money too. So those of you that can I want to tell you this, Alexis. I want other people that haven't had parties to be able to do those. I've done enough parties for now. I've done 3 parties last year, so I want to give people that haven't done a party a chance to do them, because they don't realize how much fun they really are. Because I've got things going on right now that I really can't see my way to doing a party right now. Things are just kind of up in the air with me, and so I have to be, just kind of hold off. So, I'm not saying I won't, but it's possibly I probably won't, because I've already done 3 last year, and I've got things going on, like I said, that I need to take care of first. So, somebody that has never had a party like Valerie, and somebody that's never held a party before, try it. They are so much fun. They really, really are. They are a lot of fun, because there's a lot of games being played, guessing games, and that's the best part of it. That Alexis will, she put strawberries in the deluxe cooking blender. You have to try to guess how many strawberries she put in there. Like I said, I was one off. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yes, they are a lot of fun. I'll tell you one thing. When you're a host for a party, she keeps you on your toes, because she's always giving you something to post. All day long, or she'll tell you, well, this is what I have for you to post at a certain time, and she'll send it to you in Messenger, and then you post it on the Facebook, and really get involved. I have to go back in there again and see if there's any extra. I was in there this morning playing the games, but I haven't been in there since this morning, so I need to go back in there again and check on the games. But they are so much fun. And you really don't realize how much fun they are until you get involved with them. I didn't realize how much fun they were until I started doing them. When I did the parties, they were fun too. But playing the games and other people having parties and then playing the games, it was so much fun. I couldn't believe it. Trying to guess things. Oh, that's right, Alexis. That's right. Can schedule a post too. That's awesome. Because sometimes you can't do the post at a certain time. Like in the middle of the night, nobody's going to be posting in the middle of the night. That's for sure. But normally when you give me posts and tell me something to do in the afternoon, I always have it there. But feel free to support Arlene. Go into Alexis's profile, click on Arlene's name for her party, and she will get credit for anything that you buy in there. And the catalog will come up, and you can buy anything in that catalog. Now, if you host a party, that's where you can make out well, because you get 60% off. And I don't know what the 60% item off is this month. You'll have to get with Alexis on that, because I don't want to say, but there are 60% items off, plus you get items at 50% off. Plus you get free items, so it's well worth having a party. I got quite a bit. The very first party I hosted, I got $400 and some dollars worth of stuff that I got from Pampered Chef. And it was a lot of fun. So, and I didn't realize how much fun it was until after I started posting in there. Or started posting the stuff, started playing the games, and people started buying, and it just made it so much better. So feel free to oh, the tools and the herb set only host. Okay. That's probably why Arlene's doing it, because she probably needs those. So yeah, but she does have free items too. If you spend $80 or more, you get a free item from Pampered Chef. And since I already have the tongs and I don't use the egg maker, I think that's what it was. I'm getting the Season's Best, because I like that. So I'm asked for that one. So, but feel free to buy whatever you can, and don't feel obligated to spend $200-300. That's not the point of it. The point is to help out as much as you can. I don't want anybody to go broke, because you can go broke if you buy too much at one time. So you got to be careful. Just buy a little bit here and there. That's what I've done. Just bought a little bit here and there. Not really buying a lot. You just have to buy as you can. I'm cooking. I don't have the Dijon mustard. I'm not putting that in there. But Worcestershire sauce, I'm putting in that. Onion powder. Oh, I got to get my onion powder. Let me go get that. There's my onion powder. But anyway, feel free to help her as much as you can. Okay, let me see what I need. 1 teaspoon of the Worcestershire sauce. And I've got the vegan Worcestershire sauce, so I'm going to put that in here. This ought to be a good cheeseburger macaroni. I've never had cheeseburger macaroni with Worcestershire sauce in it. I'm going to rinse this out and then I'll dry it and reuse it for onion powder. I always end up having enough dishes to wash as it is. So, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And everybody knows that these here are the Pampered Chef adjustable. I love these things. These are some of my tools that I use a lot. I'll use them so much. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, look what I did. Oh well, I'll try to catch some of them. I'll have to throw away what's on the counter now. That happens. I didn't waste it. Didn't lose it all anyway. It didn't lose it all. I can always buy more. It's not that big a deal. Trying to get this on here and then it flipped on me. Put this away before I lose any more. Start cleaning up stuff as I go. Okay. Boy, now I can smell that Worcestershire sauce. It makes that smell good. Okay, now, onion powder, salt, and pepper to ground beef. Then quickly stir to cook the ground beef. Okay, I'm gonna use the Worcestershire sauce to kind of coat it up a little bit. I'll put a little bit of salt on here. I'm just gonna, since I'm not not going to really measure it out. I'll just put some on here. You got to be careful. You don't want to get too much because you can always put it in, but you can't take it out. And I've done that already. I've gotten so much, and all it did was taste of salt. And I thought, no way. Oh, so you got to be so careful. I hope I don't bore you with this. Okay. Okay, the chicken broth. Okay. Now, I'm going to use vegetable broth, so we know what I don't use chicken broth, so I'm going to use this and see how much of that I need. 1 cup. Everybody knows this is the measure all. This is real good. That's good. There we go. Then the elbow pasta to skillet, then stir. Bring mixture to a boil, cover, and then remove softening. Okay. It's got diced tomatoes in that. Whoop, I got the wrong thing going in it. This goes in last. That and diced tomatoes go in last. To a boil. So bring it to a boil. So I'm going to try to get it hot. Bring it to a boil, and then I'll time it as soon as it gets to boil. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on it. There's the lid for it. Okay, that's pretty much all there is for right now. I got two cups of cheddar cheese, my vegan cheese, and the tomatoes go in there. Diced tomatoes. I had to drain these, so these go in last. I've got these in my strainer right now. If you can see them here, sitting in there to make sure if there's any more liquid. So make sure I got everything in here. And then I have to remove it from the heat after everything gets 10 to 15 minutes. So this will be cooked for 10 to 15 minutes. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to set this for. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes. She set the timer. It's so funny in the morning when I'm watching Alexis's replay. And she has Alexa set her time. Mine does the same thing. It'll start setting the time on it. So if I know she's going to set the time, sometimes what I'll do is I'll turn the volume down real low on my iPad so she doesn't set the time on mine, because I always have to make her stop it. But it's so funny that she doesn't recognize my voice. Anybody that says her name, she'll set the timer. It's so funny. That happens a lot. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. But that happens a lot. Every time that she does that, I crack up. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, my goodness, you guys gave me super hearts. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So every time she asks Alexa to set the timer, she sets it for her as well. So I'm just going to keep stirring this every little bit, and then I'll add my tomatoes and my cheese at the end. It says 10 to 15 minutes. So it's going to be awesome. So that's basically all there is just a few ingredients. And of course, I'm going to post the ingredients up post it up on my vegan Facebook page. And you guys feel free to use hamburger, because I know you're going to anyway. I'm going to turn this down so it doesn't get too burning. I'll put it down here. And feel free to use hamburger, because I'll post it just the way it is. Then I'll tell you what I used, because everybody knows I'm vegan and I don't use hamburger. But that's just me. So everybody else can use hamburger or whatever. They say chicken broth, but you can use vegetable broth. You can use beef broth in this if you want to. So feel free to do that too. Just make it your own. That's what Alexis and I do. We make it our own. That's the whole idea of doing these recipes, because they can be tweaked. Not you, huh? That we can. They're meant to be tweaked, and you can do them any way that you choose to do. Yeah, I know you won't eat hamburger either, Valerie. Yeah, I know you won't have. But those that aren't vegan, feel free to use hamburger, because I have non-vegans in here, and that's who that's addressed to, is the non-vegans. So they can feel free to put in the hamburger if they want to. You know, you could probably use turkey too if you want to, but I doubt if that would be taste as good. So I'll probably maybe put a little more moisture in here so it doesn't dry out so much. But I turned it down, so turn it down a little more so it doesn't cook real hot. But I hope everybody's day is going good, and I suppose you're hot there in Georgia, aren't you, Alexis? We're going to be 76 today, 73 tomorrow, I think about 65 on Friday, and not even in the 60s on Saturday. So it's going to get cooler. But you know, I'm not complaining as long as it's not 95 and 100 degrees, because like I said, I don't do well in those temperatures. I don't do well in 85 personally. It got so hot in the house last Thursday that I couldn't hardly sleep that night. I had my fans running on me all night long, and I woke up on Friday morning and I just opened up the doors and I got windows and I got cooled off in the house, and it felt really good because Friday night it got cool and Saturday it got cool, so it didn't get hot in the house again. And it's not hot right now, so that's a good thing. It's hot outside, but it's not hot in here, so but that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm trying to keep busy. I do, but I have to get it fixed. I do have to get it fixed. They weren't wanting to charge me $2,000 for the air compressor. I have not called them as yet to find out if that's going to be the price, because that's what it was several years ago. But we know that things go up all the time, so they may have raised the price of it, maybe $3,000-4,000 by now. I don't know. So I really don't know what to say about it. I don't want to pay that kind of money because I think it's insane. Yes, hi Erlene, you finally made it. I would tell somebody to try to message you. I've been promoting your party. Without you here, I've been promoting your party. You can ask Alexis, she knows I have. So Erlene's just here now. So promote Erlene's party, you know, and buy from her if you can. But hi Damon, good to see you. Welcome. And Damon's from Australia. Hi Simone. And Simone's from Italy. And those are the people that, this doll, Simone, the one that just came in, is the one that made these. Hi, good to see you, Simone. Simone does a very good job on the dolls, doesn't she? She made this for me, and I love it. And Alexis has got one. If you watch Alexis Scope, she's got one. Leslie Nance has got one, although she doesn't come on Periscope anymore. I think Dee's got one. Daniel's got one. Yamil's son Daniel's got one. Alex has got one. Yes, she's from Italy. Yes. She did a Periscope a while back of showing you how. So if you're not following her too, because she'll scope once in a while and she shows you how she cuts them out. That was really interesting to watch her cutting those out. She does a real good. Yes, she does a real good job. These things are not cheap. They're expensive, but they're worth every bit of it. Because she takes it and does it all herself. She cuts all the material out. I'm gonna have to wash this now. And she makes the dress and she made it. She put look at that lips and brown on the nose. Look at the hair. She does a real good job. So and if you know Alexa, she's got one too. So, but if you want a doll from her, just go into Instagram and message her at dolls.lol and send her a picture of yourself, or if it's a family member, send a picture, because she can make the doll to their likeness. That's what she did for me. She made it to my likeness. She does an awesome job, and I'm gonna give a plug for you, Simone, because you did an awesome job on the doll. I'm loving I got it. I was hugging it and everything. It was so cute. But anyway, as I said, Erlene is having a party. She's in here now, so please, if you can find a way to buy from her, go ahead and buy. Thank you, Sue, because she wants to get to her next level. Oh man, I know Italy was bad, you know. Yeah, and you know, I was just going to say that with all this rooting and all the looting and rioting and stuff, that is going to make it spike. I'm afraid it's going to make it spike even worse. It's going to go up higher than ever. I'm afraid. I don't want to say that, but it's very possible, because people are not keeping their distance. They're not keeping their distance. they're right next to each other, and they're tipping over police cars and looting businesses. I mean, these poor people with their businesses, it's not fair, because they work real hard to have a business, and somebody comes along and burns their business up. Even this black man I saw on Facebook, he was very upset because they had taken his business and burned it. So it just doesn't make sense at all. It just doesn't. I don't understand it. And I feel really, really bad about all this. But with the coronavirus and this going on, yeah, you're right. It is crazy. We don't need that along with the COVID-19. We certainly don't. I mean, everything put together is just really crazy. I got a funny feeling. I hope I'm wrong, but I got a funny feeling everything's going to get worse again. Oh. I know. You're right. And they're not, like I said, they're not keeping their distance. They're right next to each other. I was watching a video on Facebook, I believe it was, of them taking this police car, and they were just pushing it on, and they'd already damaged it, and they were shoving it under other police cars. I mean, they actually tip them over and everything. All because somebody got murdered by a cop. I understand it. I realize that it shouldn't have happened. It was a whole messed up thing. But to riot and loot, do looting and rioting because of it, it makes no freaking sense. Because you know what? And I will say this, and I will say this once. All lives matter. It does not matter who you are. All lives matter. We have to be, hi there, Dee. Good to see you. Welcome. We have to be there for each other, and we have to support each other. Good to see you, Dee. It's awesome to see Dee here. How's Daniel? How's he doing? Or Andrew, or whatever. How's he doing? Because we don't get to hear much about him. Is he doing yes, all lives matter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, good. That's awesome. Yeah, Dee comes into Alexis's scope, and I'm never in there during the morning because she comes on so early my time. It doesn't matter, but what I'm thinking is, no, I use the, I used Beyond Meat, and I had some, griller crumbles. I had some of that left, and I used that, both of them together, because it's supposed to be a pound, and I wanted to make sure I had enough because I wanted to use up what I had in my freezer. So I don't use hamburger, but like I said, I'll post this up on my vegan page, and those that want to use hamburger, feel free to use it, because I know we have non-vegans in here, and that's totally fine, because I'm not forcing anybody to become vegan. It's for me, but it may not be for you. So you do what you want. But I am just so pleased that people are, even though they're not non-vegan, they come in. Morningstar Farms. They come in here and they support me, even though that I'm a vegan, and they still support me anyway. And I'm really happy about that. I appreciate that very, very much, because I don't know what I'd do without you. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer? Didn't hear it. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer? It's going to be hard to hear it. The one in my bedroom is the one that kicked in, not the one in the living room. It's funny. I think I got about 3 minutes to go. Yeah, she finally woke up, Dee. But yeah, I was telling everybody that when I'm watching Alexis's scope in the morning, and she asks Alexa to set her timer, mine will do the same thing. So I'm watching her replay, and mine will say, 15 minutes starting now, and I'm thinking, come on, I don't want you to set mine, so I tell her to stop it, So sometimes when I know she's going to do that, I'll turn my volume down real low so she can't hear it, and then once she sets hers, then I turn the volume back up. She does it every time, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious that she does that, because I never thought that she would, but he probably was. Probably. Yeah, I know. She'll talk with. Yeah, I'll be saying something to the dogs or something, or I'll be talking to my daughter, and Alexa will come back and says, "I didn't understand," and I'm thinking, "Well, I'm not talking to you." funny. It is so funny. But that's the way it is, you know. This thing's almost done, and then I can turn it off, and I'll get my stuff out here. Get my hot pads. I got these for Christmas. I got these from my daughter-in-law. I love these hot pads. These are really nice. 5 come in a package. And I keep my things, and these that I got from Pampered Chef. These are hilarious. I think you've seen our Alexis use these. These are fun. These are awesome. As I made a chocolate chip cookie in the air fryer, and I didn't have any pot but the ceramic pot, and I had to have a way to get it out. And Erlene says, well, why don't you use the springform pan? Will that work? I says, well, yeah, I guess it would. It's small enough. So, but, you know, it can just serve many, many purposes, I guess. So, I used it for that, and the chocolate chip cookie came. Oh, this is looking really good. And then when I put the tomatoes and stuff in there, you'll be able to see it. I think this, I'm going to go have to find out. Oh, they do. Just a minute, let me go. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer? Alexa, how much time is left on the timer? Good grief. I had to yell at her. It got 1 minute left. I didn't know if it went off yet or not, since it's in my bedroom and it's a little further away, so I wanted to make sure that she heard me. But I'm going to take this off. So 1 minute. So I'll just let you see. Oh, it's getting hot. I'll let you see what it looks like now. This is just a... yeah, I had to yell at mine. I just had to yell at it. I went to the hallway and yelled because it comes from my bedroom. The one in the living room, I think if the fan's on, it doesn't hear. So the one in the bedroom will kick in, and so this is what it looks like with the vegan meat. And I've got to put my tomatoes in there and my cheese in there, and I'm going to do that as soon as this comes off. I'm going to put this away. Oh, by the way, this is one of the best can openers. If you don't have this, I'd order this from Pampered Chef. I love this thing. This is awesome. And what I like about this is you just push on your this here, and you can pick the lid up and pull it off. This does not leave any sharp edges. You know your regular can openers, the edges are real sharp. This leaves no sharp edges. I love this for that. It's awesome. I think the timer's done. Alexa, stop the timer. Yeah, it's done. I had to go to the hallway to hear it, but it's done. Let me get another one and pick this up, because I don't want to grab it, because this is hot. This is very, very hot. Now I'm going to put the, let's see what it says. Lift the lid and add the cheddar, the cheese, and then the tomatoes. And this is my cheese, my vegan cheddar, and now I'm going to add the diced tomatoes. And those were drained. Okay. Return lid and let cheeseburger. Okay, I'm going to return the lid, and then I'm going to return the lid and put this back on the stove and see if it can melt that cheese. This now. Oops. And we'll get the cheese all melted. I might put that on just real low to get this. Yeah. Okay, I still had it on, so it was still on. So that's basically all there is to it. And I'll pick this up so I can, and you can see it when it's finally melted. But that's basically all that is for the cheeseburger macaroni. A simple meal. Not much to it, but yet it looks really good. It really does. It looks awesome. It's gonna taste really good. I know it will. That's why I've got the thing. So make sure that stir this and get it all melted in there. And the cheese melts pretty fast, but I want to make sure I got it. Turn it down here. I'll put it up here so it melts a little bit better now. So it's good to see everybody in here today, and thank you so much for all the regular hearts and the super hearts. You guys don't know how awesome you really are. I don't expect it, but when you guys give them to me, I really appreciate it. I appreciate you just being here, because I know since I am a vegan, it's hard to get people in here to watch vegan scopes, but I'm thankful. No, it doesn't have any onions or pickles in it. Neither one. No pickles, no onions or pickles in it at all. It didn't call for onions. It does have garlic in it. It does have tomatoes in it. It's got your cheese. It's got your, it's got onion powder in it. It's got Worcestershire sauce, which is a good flavor. Like I said, and my vegan meat and my two cups of cheese. I put the lid on there so that way the cheese will melt a little better. But it's a simple recipe. It's one that I've never done before. I check on my vegan Facebook page to make sure I haven't done it before, because there's a lot of recipes on there that I don't remember what I've done and what I haven't. So I'll do a search, and if it's not on my search in the search engine when I search, then I know I haven't done it yet. So I hadn't done this and yet, so I thought, well, this is awesome. I'll go ahead and do it. So I'm kind of glad that I found something that's simple to do on no time at all. Welcome to those that are just coming in. If you've never been in my scope before, thank you for joining. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you for coming in and being a part of this Periscope. This is going to be an awesome cheeseburger macaroni. This has got a can of diced tomatoes. Now, I called for a 16-ounce can of diced tomatoes. They don't have 16 ounces, only 14.5. However, I do have a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. So they do make them 14.5 and 28 ounce. So they don't make them no 16 ounces. So, yep, there I am, Captain Rehab. Yep, I am. There I am, Mother of Carmen. Yep, she's been a good girl today. She's been outside laying down on the patio. So it's the cheese is starting to melt now. So I'll just put this back on and get it a little more melted. But she's starting to. She's out. Gets on her walk. We'll start walking. After she's been walking for a while, she did it yesterday too. Yes, please help with Arlene's party. Help get her up to the next level. So she can because she's got some free stuff coming, and I'm sure that she's going to have plenty of free stuff coming. If everybody wants to know what's in here, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And I can tell you what's in here. A tablespoon of olive oil, and that's what you would put in your pot. And what I did was I put a tablespoon in there, and then I took this and spread it around. I got the idea from Alexis because she uses that for a lot of times. I thought, well, this is ideal because here I am picking the pan up, and this spreads it all around. It works real well. A tablespoon of minced garlic. It calls for a pound of lean ground beef, but like I said, I don't use ground beef, but those that do, go ahead. Dijon mustard, I don't use that either, so I left that out. A teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, which I have vegan Worcestershire sauce, Annie's. I use that. A teaspoon of onion powder, a pinch of salt to taste, a black pepper, I don't put that in there. The broth, a cup of broth, I put that in there. Your elbows, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, a 16-ounce dice of tomatoes, drained, optional, and then parsley for garnish. Well, I don't have any parsley for the garnish, so I'm not going to put that. That's optional anyway. But I thought the tomatoes and that would make it look. Oh, this is really good. The cheese is just about melted. In fact, I can show it to you. It's looking real good. I'll put this down. You can see that the cheese is. Look at that. It's just about melted and it's looking real good. And this is the cheeseburger macaroni. And like I said, this is the 12-ounce skillet, a 12-inch skillet, Pampered Chef skillet. What I like about these Pampered Chef skillets, in case you do not know and you've never seen it before, look at this. It's like magic. If I can get it now with my left hand. Probably not. I'm not left-handed, but let me try it. Magic. Ta-da! And then it goes right back on again. There, it goes right back on. See, that's like this looks like that, and that impressed me when I first saw these Pampered Chefs. That's why I bought them, because of the handles. Because this one I cannot put in the, because I put it in the broiler part of my oven. I can't put that in there with the handle on, so I use it with the. What'd you say? Those tomatoes? What? Yeah, they are. They're stirred. I stirred them in at the very last. I put the cheese and the tomato in at the very last. They weren't done during the thing at all. They're stirred in now, along with the cheese, and you can see this is coming on along real good. See, there's what it looks like now. Would you make this? If you make this, put a 1 on the screen, because this is awesome. I'm sure it's going to be a good meal. Yeah, it looks good too. And I'll tell you, the garlic was very, very fragrant when I got done with it. It was really, really fragrant, and that's what I wanted. Fragrant garlic. As I took a you know, I don't know how many cloves it took for me to cut them up, but I used my garlic press. The Pampered Chef garlic press. This has to be washed, but this is the Pampered Chef garlic press. Oh, thank you. And this is an awesome tool. I never did buy this. Erlene got this for me a while back. It was $18 at the time she got it for me. I don't know what it is now. You're going to have to contact Alexis, or go on the, since Erlene's having a party, if there's anything you want, like the onion chopper, or you want the garlic press, now's the time to get it. Some things in the catalog probably are a little bit more than they used to be, but don't let that scare you, because the Pampered Chef products are really, really good. I swear by them. The very first thing I ever got when I moved here was the onion chopper. I'll show that to you. Now, it's not as old as Alexis's, but this is quite old. Hers has a chicken on it. Mine does not. However, I do not know how old this is, because I've been in this house since 2007. And I had it before that when I was married. So don't ask me how long I've had this. So I've had it a long time. But this is an awesome onion chopper, and what it does is it will go, and you can see this. See how they go around? They go around. That's how they chop. It goes around and around and around. I don't have this on very good. And it goes around and around and around. And then you keep your hands away from it, but it's an awesome onion chopper. I use it a lot. It also it'll chop up your peppers. I've used it to chop up peppers already, because you cut them up small and then just chop. You know, what I like about this is you can hit the top of this, and you can use it to hit it as many times as you want to make. You can make it a coarse chop or a real fine chop. I like to make my onions fine chop. So that, and it's an awesome tool. So if you are inclined to buy from Erlene, then go ahead and buy from her. She would appreciate. She would appreciate it. So I don't know why that video started playing. So she would appreciate it. She would appreciate it, and so would Alexis, because Alexis needs it too. So I don't want to keep grabbing that. Okay, grabbing the handle with this. I don't need to do that. Let me get this out of the way. I'll put this over here. There you go. There's what it looks like. It's all. Wow. So would you make this? I'm going to have to try this too. This is awesome. It's really, woo, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now I'll take a picture of this for my vegan page. So I'm gonna use my my iPad here to take the picture, because since my phone is being used, I have to use my iPad. So I just use my iPad and take a picture of it, and then I'll post it up on my vegan page. There we go. Now I got a picture of it. So there. So there's what it looks like, and I can hold it close so you can see. There. Doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does look good. It's gonna taste good too. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna eat it all at once today. No, not at all. No, this is too much for me. I'll eat some and then put the rest of them back in the refrigerator. So 2 or 3 meals, yeah, you're right. For Alexis, since she's on weight loss, it's going to really be several meals for her because she's trying to cut back her cut back on her foods that she eats, and points and stuff. And I just want to say congratulations for losing more weight again, Alexis. Wow. You lose that. Yeah, it's good for nuts too. Oh, take a bite. It's a little hot right now. I'll have to let it cool down. I can get a fork though and see. It's going to be a little hot, but I'll let it cool down for a little bit, and then I'll try it. But this simple recipe. You know, I can't stress enough. I like things that are simple. I don't like complicated recipes. Complicated, I don't do complicated. And I think Alexis is the same way. You don't do complicated. Yeah, it's a little bit shorty. Rebecca, it's a little bit hot right now. I'm going to try to blow on it though and see if I can. You don't have to worry about scratching this though, because you can't scratch it because it's four layers of titanium. So. Wow, this is good. Really, really good. Real good flavor. Kind of reminds me of Hamburger Helper in a way, and I think I did a while back. I did make a vegan Hamburger Helper. This is similar to it, but this is cheeseburger macaroni. Found it on Pinterest. It is. It's really delicious. Yeah, I know. You know, every time I do a Periscope in here, I do a cooking scope, people come in here and say, I'm hungry. I make people hungry. What is the meat substitute? I use Beyond Meat, and then what I had left of my Morningstar Farms, because I want to use it up. So I put them two together. And you know, Beyond Meat, they have that at Walmart. Beyond Meat is this one. I threw the other one away, but this is the Beyond Meat. I use that one, and then the Morningstar Farms. And then, of course, it's got your diced tomatoes in it, a can of diced tomatoes. Then you have your onion powder, and, you know, your seasonings, your garlic. You know, I minced about. Yes, for health reasons. I'm a vegan because I needed to lose weight, so I started on this journey, and I've got down to over 50 pounds, under 200 pounds, and that was my goal, to get under 200 pounds. I was 250 pounds when I first started this. I thought it was healthier because I was eating the wrong foods, and I thought I need to do something to be healthy. And I don't get sick as much. Sure, we all get colds, but I don't get sick, and things are a lot better for me. I'm more health conscious, and I'm sure Alexis is too now. But I also, and this is an important thing, when I go to the store and I go to buy anything, I make sure I look at the ingredients on the package, that I'm not getting something that I don't want to put in my mouth. Because you've got to think about what you're putting in your mouth before you do it. Thank you. Because we got to make sure that we know what we're going to put in our mouth before we do it. That's why I'll come in here and I'll make my own ice cream. It's called an ice cream. They call it an ice cream for a reason, and that's because it has no dairy. Because I don't make my ice cream with any dairy. And even Alexis, she makes hers with almond milk. She puts almond milk in hers, you know. And I froze up 4 bananas this morning. Used my quick slice to slice them up, because that does a real good job of slicing up the bananas. So I put the parchment paper on the pan, and then which they're still in there right now. I got to take them out, and then I put the 2 bananas on there, sliced them up, and then I put another piece of parchment paper with two more bananas. In fact, I got to get it out of the freezer and put them in bags. But that's the best way to do it, because you don't want to put them in there without peeling, with the peeling on. Nor do you want to put them in there just, you know, broken in half. That doesn't work. You want to slice them up, because the ice cream I make usually calls just for 2 bananas. That's all I need. There are some that call for 4. Well, that's too much ice cream. 2 bananas, because I make the carob ice cream. It's in the Pampered Chef Deluxe Blender book. Although I use carob instead of cocoa powder, and it's an awesome recipe. And I made, if anybody was in here and watched me make my jam the other day, I made the orange marmalade. That is awesome. Let me show you what it looks like. here is my orange marmalade. Look at that. This is delicious. And I took a little bit of the peeling from the orange, and I zested it. But this is awesome. Made it in the deluxe cooking blender, because you can make you can make jams in here. You can make sauces, soups. I haven't made the garlic and the beet soup or the sweet potato soup yet, or the butternut squash yet, but I have made the cheesy potato soup. I've made the tomato soup, and I've made the broccoli and cheese soup in here. They are awesome. What I like about this is it heats it and it blends it. Well, bye. Have a great day. Thank you for coming in. This contrary to what people think, this is a real good blender. I like this over the Vitamix. The Vitamix does not heat it up. It blends it, but it doesn't heat it up. So you have to get your water really, really hot. Here you don't, because this will heat it up as it's going, because it's got a heating element underneath. That's why this cannot get into the water. You can't get this in the water because you'll ruin it. But this is a glass container. This is an awesome piece of or an awesome appliance. It's $349 from what Alexa said. Now, if you want to host a party when this is on, when you can get this 60% off, that would do that. Oh, okay. Cool. That's awesome. So, but this blender does so much with the sauces. And I'm getting the smoothie, and I'm going to have to wait a while because I know that Pampered Chef is slow in sending out their orders. Oh, you too, and thank you for coming in. They're slow in they're going to be slow in their orders, but I ordered the smoothie attachment for this blender. Erlene has it, and she says it's an awesome attachment, so I'm looking forward to that, so I can make smoothies in here. Otherwise, I end up making them in the Vitamix, which is okay too. So make them in here. This is an awesome machine, and I recommend it very, very highly. I wasn't sure I was going to like it at first, but when Alexa started using it, I said I had to have it, so I got mine. So I recommend this if you can go into Alexis's profile and click on Erlene's name and get this. This would really help her out. It'd help Alexis out too, because that is her business and she is trying to make money. And Erlene is trying to earn some free stuff. But she's going to probably already get some free stuff as it is. But I want to put another plug in for her party while I'm still in here before I leave. But she is having a party until the 5th of June. Go into Alexis's profile, tap on, like I said, go to Erlene's party. It's at the very top, and I'll bring the catalog up. You go in there and choose what you want, whether it's cookware, tools, or whatever it might be. Choose what you want, and then order it. And then Alexis will let you know she got the order. And you can always, if there's something else you want or something that you want to take off, you can always add it to your order, because there's going to be a long time for it's ever shipped out. So you can add it to your order. So that's what I think I might do. There may be something else I might want to add to my order. So I'll just let you know, Alexis, if I think of anything else, I'll add it to my order. But for right now, I've got quite a bit on that I ordered, and so this is what I made today. As you can see, this really looks awesome. Doesn't that look really good? This is going to be more than one meal, of course, because I'm not going to eat all this today, by no means. That's a little bit too much, but I think I'm going to go in a little bit so I can go ahead and start eating, because I may want to walk my dogs afterwards, and they want their exercise too. But as I was saying, when I was walking the dogs yesterday, it wasn't hot, but Carmen decided she was going to take a break again. She was going to lay down in the shade. And I'm walking along, and all of a sudden, she plops her butt down on the shade, and she decides she's not going to walk until she's ready. You missed the preserves. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it does look. Here's the. I made this on Monday. You can go into my Periscope on Monday and see how I made this. This orange marmalade, because it's still up on my thing yet. Go in on my profile and check it out. This is an awesome. See how thick that is? It's set right up, and it is really. It's all, and it didn't take any orange at all. It just took orange. I used navel oranges. I got fresh, and that's what I suggest. Use fresh oranges. I squeezed, I think, about 3½ oranges to get 3/4 cup of the orange juice, and then use your pectin. And it took a cup and a half of sugar, which I used cane sugar, and then a little bit of your zest. So I just took my zester and I zested the whole peeling, and whatever I got, that's what I put in there. So this has got a real good flavor. It is really good on toast. It is awesome. So I suggest that you guys try to make this too, because this blender will do it all. Yes, this is Pioneer Woman. I like the lid on it too. Yeah, this is Pioneer Woman. I got several of them, and this is real good for stuff like this because it's just the right size. That's why I bought them. I think I bought about four or six of them. I think together. Oh, it is. That orange marmalade is so good. I've made the grape jam too a while back, which grape is my favorite. But I had never tried the orange marmalade, and I wanted to try it. And so it is really good. I know Alexis has made jam in here already too. She's done a lot in hers. I'd like to see that smoothie attachment work because I have never seen how it worked yet. So if you've got that smoothie attachment, Alexa, show us how it works, and I'll watch your replay on that because I want to see how it works because I'm getting that whole smoothie attachment, the $85 one. Erlene said it's an awesome smoothie attachment, so I'm waiting, anxious to get that so I can start doing smoothies in here and maybe broadcast them. Orange is the best. Yeah, you're right. This is awesome. This is the best tasting orange marmalade I've ever had. It is so good. I didn't know how good it was going to be, but it's so good. It's awesome. Oh, you don't have it? Oh, you don't. Okay. Oh, you too, and thank you for coming in. What brand is what, Damon? What brand is what? You asking about this? This is Pioneer Woman. The jar is Pioneer Woman. On the jam in here is it's orange marmalade. I made this orange marmalade in the deluxe in the Pampered Chef deluxe cooking blender. Yes, this is a Pioneer Woman jar. This orange marmalade fits real well in there, and I just keep it in the refrigerator. They say it'll keep about a month in the refrigerator, 6 months in the freezer. Well, this will be gone within a month's time, I'll tell you. Yeah, that does. Yeah, these are nice jars. I got them for this particular reason, for jams and jellies, because, you know, if you go and buy the jams and jellies in the store, those things have got all kinds of crap in them, all kinds of stuff in it you don't want. When you make it yourself, you know what you got, what you're putting into it. You know, it's your own recipe, and their recipes are meant to be tweaked. You know, there's strawberry jam, there's grape jam, you got this. Oh, I haven't made the strawberry one yet. I've only made the grape in this one, but the grape was really good. Oh, you're out and about with Brandon? I figured so, Erlene. Well, I'm going to get off in a little bit anyway so I can eat this because I'm getting hungry for it. It's begging me to eat it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right now, and I'm going to make this my final shot, if I can. Put this down here. And I hope that you all have a great and marvelous day. And until we meet again, take care, God bless, and